Hey, welcome back, everyone. Well, I'm sure you're all aware, don't need to tell you about the gas prices right now. They're going up and they're continuing to go up. And I think one thing a lot of people are suspecting is, well, is this intentional or is this just really about the war in Ukraine? Is this really about, let's say, just problems with shipments and so on, or is it being manufactured? And frankly, according to the World Economic Forum and direct quotes from Joe Biden himself, it does appear to be the plan, frankly. They're not making any kind of solutions for it. They're not modeling for it. In fact, they're modeling for a collapse, essentially. And at the same time, they're not doing the basic things that would be needed, the Biden administration, the basic things that would be needed to restore gas to where it was under Trump. Now, on this, I want to go over what's being said really around the world on gas and show you folks what's being discussed. I mean, ironically, openly, just maybe not in a way that a lot of people are watching, frankly. If you go by the World Economic Forum, high gas prices are basically needed for essentially what they claim the world democratic movement. They see this as, it seems, a necessity. And the Biden administration says, pretty much gas prices are going to stay high until we defeat Putin. And as we know, of course, he's been doing other things on the sly, even outside of the Russian-Ukraine war, that would really very likely cause a gas crisis anyways. I want to show you folks what's happening behind the scenes with all this stuff. We're going to go pretty deep in this today. Also, there's some very, very interesting updates. I mean, pretty serious stuff happening right now in Panama. And we're going to invite a guest on a bit later to talk about what's happening on the ground in Panama. Basically, and I've actually only just recently started seeing clips and videos of what's happening. Basically, there's large-scale protests in Panama. The same phenomena we watched just unfold in Sri Lanka appears to be happening now in Panama. And really, this is, aside from just being a kind of a cascading series of events, where things like this are being predicted to begin happening in a lot of different countries. Aside from that, which I'm going to show you as well, kind of the projected downfall of nations and which countries very likely are going to be hit by things like this in the coming months, very likely. But Panama is a very special case because, of course, that's what the Panama Canal is. And, of course, global shipping going through there to a large extent. If that gets shut down, that means global shipping takes another major blow. In addition to that, also, in the Darien Gap in Panama as well, is kind of ground zero for mass illegal immigration to the U.S. And the illegal aliens are trapped there now, and they're also beginning to riot. And so we're going to invite a guest on to talk about what's happening there. I want to give you folks kind of an eye on the ground.